Today's video topic in regards to a Halo ODST 2 or a Halo ODST sequel game is brought to you guys by Sam Furby. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's going on YouTube? It's the Lone Spartan here, back with another Halo discussion video, and we are going to talk about a possible sequel to the Halo ODST game. Now, of course, we know the rookie was officially killed in the New Blood book when he was held hostage and shot in the head by an insurrectionist leader, and that leaves the door open for a possibility. Of course, if they were to make a Halo ODST 2 game or a sequel, it could follow either the story after that point with a different ODST, or perhaps one of the other ODSTs that we saw in the first ODST game. Now, granted, would that feel a little stale just to play from a different perspective of a different soldier during the same events? Possibly. I would personally like for a sequel to the ODST game to feature a new ODST with somewhat of a personality, a character that I think the community could actually kind of like and gravitate to, and put us in a situation where ODSTs are fighting a war front in some other spectrum of the universe in the galaxy that we haven't seen just yet. There was some sort of a belief in the community that just because we had seen ODSTs essentially be irrelevant after some point, that they were no longer in service, and that they did not exist anymore at all. But that is not false. The ODSTs are still around. They're alive, and they are still in service. Granted, of course, with the addition of the new Spartan branch, which is of course the Spartan 4 branch, which operates completely by itself, I'm sure the need for ODSTs is not as major as it was back in the day, but still they are part of the infantry, the main infantry that I believe helps the UNSC, as well as fighting alongside Spartans. ODSTs are of course much more trained. They're more highly proficient, I should say, in combat areas than just regular enlisted personnel within the UNSC, aka Army, Navy, so on and so forth. Of course, ODSTs are the next step up from that, so I believe that of course they are still relevant, still needed, and still necessary to help the UNSC fight these wars. So with all that being taken into consideration, where would the direction of the next or a possible sequel to the ODST game go? Like I said, I believe there's plenty of stuff going around. It would really be interesting to see things from a different perspective, perhaps even a darker side to the war that's currently going on, featuring an ODST unit somewhere. There's something they can do with it. The only idea is, or the only question is, I should say, would it sell like the first ODST game did? It would have to be something unique about this ODST game to make people really want to buy it. Of course, 343's main focus is the next Halo game, which will be Halo 6, which probably isn't even going to come out for another 2 or 3 years as of now, here currently in July 2017, and as well as focusing on Halo Wars. So if they were to make a standalone ODST game that was a sequel, it would have to have the right components and I think the right story and setting to really sell. Otherwise, it's just going to take time away from Halo 6. Not to mention, it could probably hurt the company money-wise, putting that much time into a game that would not sell and make up for, of course, like I said, money invested that they will put into it. So I think it's a possibility. The Halo universe is so big. They can do so many things and so many cutoffs, essentially, from the main storyline focused around the Master Chief. That's personally what I love about Halo. Even after Halo 6, if that is indeed the last main game of Halo and either Chief dies or one of the other major characters die, the Halo series is not officially going to be over. Granted, those of us, of course, almost all of us that love the Master Chief are gonna feel some type of way if the Chief does indeed die, but Halo, the series itself and the story, will never die, because there's so many different things and stories and just side missions that they can tell and have us go through that we haven't experienced yet. The only way we've done that, of course, is with Halo Reach and the Spartan 3s, Halo ODST with the ODSTs, and Halo Wars, of course, with a less updated version of the UNSC. So I think clearly there's different ways they can make different Halo games that can be phenomenal, and they don't even have to revolve around the Master Chief if they're done correctly. I think a sequel to ODST could definitely have that same success if done correctly. So in the comment section below, you guys let me know any ideas or thoughts on what would make a really great Halo ODST sequel, and how you would like the game to be, or what would be the best way to make the game enjoyable, entertaining, and still good enough that you think it can really be something that others will also want to get, play, and enjoy, and say, hey, this was as good as the original ODST, maybe even better. Along those lines, what thoughts and ideas do you have? Let me know those in the comment section below. Once again, shout out to Sam Furby for today's topic. That's going to do it. Hope you all enjoyed. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Appreciate you guys coming here. If you followed me on Twitter and Instagram and got my message, appreciate the love. Suggest any other topics or ideas you want me to turn into videos in the comment section below. I get you shouted out for that. And until next time, we will be back with more Halo discussion and content. That's going to do it. Lone Spartan signing out. Till next time. See ya.